Let's look at some more of the details you run into when building an engine using non-standard components. In this case, all our MED billet bottom end has led to a few little differences we must take into account. First of all, look at the radius here at the front snout of the crankshaft. What this does, of course, is if we have our standard sized spacers here where we shim the gears to get perfect alignment, look what happens here. It sits above on this radius. That will not work. We'll end up crushing that to that radius shape if we try to put the gear on it. So what we're forced to do here, we have come up with another shim that had a different purpose. And you can see that what this does is it clears the radius sitting flat around it. Yes, it's a loose fit here, but once the gear is on there, that's the way we're going to have to shim this. So we need to come up with about another 5/1000 here in this odd size. Another little detail is these cranks are machined with a long machine slot for the front keyway. So as a result, here's the standard piece. The standard crank has this little Woodruff key half moon shape that you knock that into that holds both the timing gear and the front pulley. Speaking of front pulleys, here's the gorgeous piece that showed up here. This is a new supplier we use at Minimania. This thing is just beautifully made. Harmonic damper for serious performance. Great big circlip installed here between the two rings, enhancing the durability and reducing the likelihood of undue movement. But looking forward to putting this on. But what we had to do here is we had to source some bar stock in this Woodruff key size of 3/16. Common enough. But what's not common is it's square. And the square pieces don't let this gear clear. Our little grooves here aren't deep enough to clear a square alignment key. And so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to grind this guy down on one side just enough to allow that gear to go over. So again, more details, more time, but there's no way around it unless I can source something that's about 10,000 small on one side, making it a rectangle. Because that gear simply will not go over the square keyway. So that's what we're working on as we tend to some of these details to get this thing right. There's no other way to do it.